2018 Cadillac XT5 review. Confident and reassuring, whether it is pointed straight ahead or turning quickly. With an easy driving character and poised to suit its chiseled looks, the 2018 Cadillac XT5 builds on the achievements of the brand's previous small crossover SUV, the SRX. The XT5, now in the second year of production, is surely an all-new, ground-up overhaul. The XT5 is over its predecessor and yields more rear seat legroom, however it is also lighter plus more fuel efficient. On the trail, the XT5 feels confident and reassuring whether pointed straight ahead over long highway miles or turning quickly on winding roads. All-wheel drive is optional, yet it's meant more for inclement weather driving than any type of off-road adventuring. An available towing package enables the XT5 to drag up to 3,500 pounds behind it. Although the XT5 cuts a handsome figure, we're present in our testing whose doesn't succeed in any particular area. The V6 engine, which is the only engine Cadillac offers, won't wow you featuring its performance or fuel economy, although some interior design choices impede simplicity of use and visibility. The XT5 is with the mix for some other crossovers you could possibly consider. It offers more cargo space plus a more attractive price compared to the Lexus RX 350, but less passenger and cargo room compared to Lincoln MKX. The Audi Q5, BMW X3 and Mercedes-Benz G-Class are a bit smaller but typically offer better fuel economy along with a broader array of engines. Still, featuring its distinctive styling, spacious interior and also a pleasant ride and drive, the Cadillac XT5 merits a look. What's new? The Cadillac XT5 carries into 2018 with only minor changes. The XT5 base model includes a nice complement of essential features and luxuries, but we say spend the other money for the luxury trim. It comes with heated seats, leather, a sunroof, basic driver aids, as well as some options you could possibly like but can't access at the base trim. The premium luxury trim costs far more, however it is not a substantial upgrade. The adaptive suspension and further driver assistance features are nice, even so the 20-inch wheels, nice since they promote a rougher ride versus the luxury trim's smaller wheels. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Cadillac XT5 is often a 5-passenger SUV obtainable in 4 trim levels: XT5 Base, Luxury, Premium Luxury and Platinum. EH3.6-litre V6 engine, 310 horsepower, 271 pound-feet of torque, an 8-speed automatic transmission and front-wheel drive are standard over the lineup. All-wheel drive is optional on all but the bed's base XT5 trim and comes standard in the top Platinum trim. Highlights on the XT5 base model: standard features include 18-inch wheels, LED daytime running lights, rear parking sensors, simulated leather upholstery, power-adjustable front passenger seats, an electricity liftgate with height memory, a 402/020 split folding rear seat with sliding and reclining functionality, keyless ignition and entry, and remote engine start. All-wheel drive designs include heated front seats. Tech features with the base XT5 provide an 8-inch touchscreen, voice controls, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone integration. OnStar services features a 4G LTE data connection and Wi-Fi hotspot, 4 USB ports, wireless device charging, with an 8-speaker Bose speakers with satellite radio. Luxury trim upgrades include leather upholstery, heated front seats, a heated tire, driver seat memory settings, a panoramic sunroof, front parking sensors, rear cross-traffic alert and blind spot monitoring. Available options are ventilated front seats, heated rear seats along with a navigation system bundled by having an upgraded 14-speaker Bose surround speakers. Opting for that navigation and Bose bundle also means that you can replace the typical halogen headlights with LED lamps. An optional driver awareness package for luxury trims adds automatic high beams, lane departure warning and lane keeping assist, pedestrian detection, forward collision alert and automatic emergency braking. The advanced security package has an alarm that senses vehicle movement inside and outside, a locking steering column, door lock and latch shields, and locking wheel lugs. The premium luxury trim adds 20-inch wheels, an adaptive suspension that constantly adjusts to road conditions, ventilated front seats, interior accent lighting, a navigation system, the upgraded Bose speakers, and also the features in the driver awareness package. Options are 3-zone automatic climate control plus the driver assist package, which bundles adaptive cruise control, an enhanced collision mitigation system along with an automatic parking system. Finally, the Platinum includes most from the previously mentioned standard and optional features, but adds all-wheel drive, unique 20-inch wheels, upgraded leather upholstery, a hands-free power liftgate, a rear camera mirror projects a real-time image at a liftgate-mounted camera, a top-view camera system as well as a head-up display. While the advanced security package is standard, the driver assist package remains optional. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically is available in multiple versions which are fundamentally similar. The S in this particular review depend on our full test in the 2017 Cadillac XT5 Premium Luxury 3.6 litres V6, 8-speed automatic, AWD. Driving. The XT5 delivers a confident and reassuring driving experience on the subject of the way it steers, grips the highway and brakes into a stop. It's not terribly quick. Even so, the engine and transmission deliver enough force to have the job done. But individuals with a heavy right foot may disagree. Acceleration. In routine traffic, a few .6-litre V6 feels sufficiently strong to accomplish its mission and do not comes across as lacking. But it's not really a powerhouse like some rivals with turbocharged or supercharged V6s usually. At our test track, the dash to 60 miles per hour took us 6.8 seconds. Braking. There's a reassuring steadiness and firmness towards the pedal, and brake solution is immediate without having to be jumpy or difficult to regulate. At the track, our simulated panic stop test from 60 miles per hour required 116 feet, what's best than average. Steering. It has good straight-ahead stability when cruising the open road. Turn-in solution is crisp and immediate, however the transition from straight ahead is smooth, not darty. But it generally lacks feel as well as doesn't communicate much towards the driver, especially at lower speeds. Handling. It feels coordinated and somewhat light on its feet. There isn't much body roll. Plus it tracks cleanly around corners. It's not any type of SUV that encourages you to definitely seek out winding roads, but doesn't discourage it either. Drivability. 8-speed transmission shifts smoothly. On the highway, this doesn't happen. Hesitate to produce a downshift if you want to accelerate, but more aggressive drivers may believe it lags behind. For them there exists a sport mode. Auto stop-start system does not have any defeat switch. Comfort. The XT5 is suitably comfortable. Seat comfort is usually a high point, plus the ride is smooth, well-mannered and do not feel as bouncy. But it just isn't as quiet the way it ought to become, particularly at low speeds out where engine accessory drive noises are evident. Seat comfort. The handsome seats have bolstering in the right places and enable plenty of adjustments. The padding isn't skimpy, but it is not what we'd call plush. Ride comfort. The ride is nicely controlled and exhibits little float or bounce that might make a vehicle feel less planted on the highway. The suspension absorbs most bumps cleanly, but there is only much a low-profile 20-inch tire can perform when it meets an expected edge. Noise and vibration. Not your grandpa's hushed Cadillac. Wind and road noise is found in moderate amounts, though rapid ejaculation more dispersed than acute. There's a tad of vibration at idle. At city speeds we noticed more mechanical sounds than expected. Climate control. Climate control is not as responsive as we would like, and that we found ourselves constantly adjusting the temperature settings and vents. The available heated and ventilated seats may be set to make on automatically. Interior. It looks nice and modern at first, however the styling priorities reduce control simplicity and compromise outward visibility. And while the XT5 offers generous head and legroom beforehand, it doesn't feel it's spacious through the width with the cabin, particularly on the elbows. Simplicity of use. The gauge numerals are tiny, and also the amount of tick marks dense. The center touchscreen and shiny black panel beneath collect fingerprints, and also the airflow mode switch is obtainable only from the touchscreen. We're not fans in the knobless design approach. Getting and jetting out. The readily available seat height, narrow sills, wide opening doors and squarish door openings result in the front and rear seats equally all too easy to enter and exit. Driving position. The driving position is usually accommodating, even so the high center console results in a higher resting area for elbows. Some taller drivers might desire a more telescopic steering column extension as well as a driver's left footrest that's not so close. Roominess. The front seats offer good head and legroom, however the cabin feels confined for the elbows due towards the high center armrest. There's a good volume of rear leg space, but headroom is tight for 6-footers from the XT5 preloaded with the panoramic sunroof. Visibility. The cowl is almost high, however the view forward and directly on the sides is reasonable. A rising window beltline, thick rear pillar and narrow rear window all add approximately a significantly 3/4 blind spot. All mirrors may possibly also stand to get bigger. Quality. The paint looks attractive, and also the panel gaps are small. The interior materials can be a cut across the old SRXs, with attractive perforated leather and metal accents who have a matte silver finish. The piano black touch points unfortunately show fingerprints and smears. Utility. We found the XT5's main cargo hold to get well-shaped and accommodating, though we're not able to say the identical about small item storage inside front with the cabin. The high point is usually a hidden purse cubby, even so the center console just isn't nearly as big inside mainly because it appears outside. Small item storage. For each of the interior space the guts console consumes, I would believe its storage bin inside will be bigger. The door pockets are sort of small, too. The glove box can be a decent size, and we have a handy purse shelf hidden below the shifter. 2 front cup holders, 2 rear. Cargo space. The cargo floor is flat, though the lift-over height is over that of some competitors. The rear seat backs fold completely flat via remote levers just inside hatch, expanding the conventional 30 cubic feet of cargo space to 63 cubic feet. The hatch opening height is programmable. Child safety seat accommodation. 2 pairs of latch anchors are hidden from the crack on the seats, a decent fit with no relief in order to avoid the hooks from scratching the leather. 3 top tether anchors are watchily accessible. Accommodates 2 seats within the outboard position or one from the middle. Technology. The touchscreen audio navigation system seems more responsive than previous iterations, as well as the addition of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is transformative. The standard voice controls aren't very compelling, though the system defers to Apple and Android commands if properly synced. Audio navigation. The infotainment system response time is superior to before, making the logical touchscreen menus flow smoother. But the screen seems small because of the many virtual buttons inside the margins. The touch-sensitive volume slider may seem like a styling gimmick. Smartphone integration. Bluetooth phone pairing is reasonably straightforward. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay are supported in standard. There are 2 USB jacks as well as an auxiliary jack inside the middle console with 2 more power-only USB jacks for rear seat passengers. Voice control. The voice controls are pretty clunky and cannot recognize all commands. It's a lot easier should you plug in your smartphone, at which the same button summons Siri or Google Voice, each of which are much stronger voice recognition systems.